Hey guys, and welcome to Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Welcome to the channel. I know it's been a long time. I've been away for a little while. I've been on travel. Remember, if you go out to my other YouTube channel called On the Road with Lola and Oscar, you'll see part one of my last cross-country trip. Yeah, I drove across the country again. Can you believe it? Hey, I hit 19 states in 27 days, 9,621 miles. Yes, so go out to that channel, like, subscribe, share, and check it out. But meanwhile, here on Crafting with Lola and Oscar, I wanted to go over a fall card, just a real simple card. I thought, we're getting into the holiday season now. Today is November the 1st. Thank the Lord we're able to see the second to the last month of the year, which is amazing by itself. But it's now's the time where people are getting together more and Thanksgiving dinner and all that kind of stuff. And it's just really kind of nice to take a nice card or a nice thank you or something if you're invited out to dinner. So I made a really simple card. And this card that I made, I put, like I said, I like to kind of go ahead and put some of the processes together so that the video isn't so long. But this is a simple card where you don't really even need any dies or anything like that. As long as you've got something to cut with and some glue, it's a very simple card. So now I did use some of the dies from this particular collection, which is the Crafter's Companion Autumn collection. The papers are beautiful, but you don't have to even use this paper. But I just wanted to give you a card concept idea that you can write and make a nice little card to say thank you to, the person that may invite you to dinner or whatever is going on for you this holiday season. So let's just get started. Real simple. What I did was, I'm going to put all the parts here so you can kind of see. So we have like a 7x7, and I think this is like a 5x5 or a 6x6, something like that. I should give you, and then what I did, before I give you the measurements, I did do some mat and layering. This is just a flat card, okay? It could be a card that stands up as well. It's up to you how you want to make it. But, and again, the dimensions are up to you. You could just do one card, or you could do something where you have dimension. I personally like dimension. It's just what I kind of like to do. So this card is just a flat card. It's just flat. And then this is an actual card that would be opened, and then you would put your sentiment inside. So let me tell you what, let me give you the measurements in case you're wondering. Lord, I ain't got on my glasses, y'all. Okay, so measuring from the white part, right? So it is, a 7x7, and then I just went down in increments. And the increments for the mat and the layers is however you want it to be. So as you can see, this is the white, the green, and then the beautiful paper. And then this one here, which is the actual card, is a 6x6. Yeah, so that's a 6x6. So we have these pieces here, along with what I did is I cut out, and this is again from this particular collection. I cut out some leaves and just a whole bunch of little things to decorate the card. And that's what I'm going to just put this card together. I stamped a nice little saying from that collection. Now it says, may the warm glow of autumn surround you as you celebrate the holiday with your friends and family. So even if, like, this is a nice saying, so even if you were invited to dinner or something, or to Thanksgiving somewhere, whatever, and you can't make it, this is a beautiful little saying that goes with this. Now, this particular collection, again, is from Crafter's Companion. It's called Autumn Blessings. And I think you can still get it. You may not be able to get all of it on the Crafter's Companion page or HSN. You might have to hunt and peck for it. So, quite unfortunately, because this was like, several months. I think this maybe was like, I bought this maybe really earlier in the summer months. I did do another video using this collection, and I went through all of the collection showing you what was in it, the dies, the papers, and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to put this simple card together to give you a general idea how you can make a really beautiful card for the holiday seasons in this fall. I love the fall. I love the season because I love all the colors, and the leaves are falling and, all that. I guess that's why they call it fall, right? Anywho, sorry about that little thing that came up on my screen. So I cut out a couple of things, like I said before. I'm not too sure which ones I'm going to use, but here is the 7x7. I'm going to move all this to the side, and what I've done is I've put some, I've some, what do you call this, y'all? Oh, foam. Some foam on here to lift it up a little bit. Okay, and I'm not going to put the sentiment in here yet because I'm not too sure what I want to do. So I'm not going to do that. But let's go ahead and put this together. I also made like a little stand for it, just using some paper from the collection. And then I used a heavy, you can use cardboard, anything, you know, something to make a little stand. My little stand is kind of crunchy, I ain't gonna lie, but I think it'll stand up. Get it? That was kind of corny. That was really corny. Where in the sand blazes is my come on, y'all, where's my pokey tool? Oh, here's one. Alright, so this is gonna be real simple, real short, real sweet. Welcome to the channel again, to all the older subscribers, the ones who've been hanging with me. And I hope I haven't lost you guys. Because again, like I said, I have been out of town, driving across country as I do. And so I wasn't able to post anything. The only filming and stuff that I did was for the travel channel. But I'm going to be having several videos up after this one as well. I'm going to do another video using this collection. That'll be after this one. I'm doing a birthday card, a Sweet 16 birthday card, which should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. Now I'm looking at these leaves, and I'm thinking I better turn this going in the right direction. So there'll be a number of things. So we're going to try and center this as much as possible. Now you could do it like this if you want to, but remember this card is opening. So either we can have it like this where the card opens up like this, or like this where the card opens up like this. And now that I think about it, I initially had it like this, but the leaves are going in a wacky way. I want the leaves to be going in the same direction, so I'm going to go ahead and have it so the card would open up like this. Okay, I think that would look better. So let me put it down, and I hope, I just hope. And again, I have a little bit of padding on it, just to give it some dimension. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have did this. It's too late now, honey. I'm putting this thing down. All right, so we have that one there. Now, you have some space here that if you wanted to stick some leaves and something in there, you know, you can always do that. Maybe before you, before you put it down. But we're not going to do that. All right, so we have that there. So now this card is going to open up like this. All right, and then what I did here, this is basically, let's see, let me see how long. I think this is 5 1/4, you know, measuring it off for the white. And it looks like about 5 7/8 or something like that. A little, you know, a little over 5 1/2. And then again, I measured, I did some matte layering with the yellow, with the green again. I put it on some foam. Now I put 2 pieces of foam on this one to kind of really make it set up some. Yep. Any questions if you have? Any questions, remember you can always reach out to me, loladaniels1@yahoo.com. You can always shoot me email, like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you for your comments. Those who have been watching the videos and have been commenting and commenting. I was going to say commenting and complaining, but thank God y'all ain't been complaining. I meant complimenting. Thank you for complimenting me. And if you have anything that you, again, would like to see me do, please let me know. Please. That's kind of messed up. I probably need to cut a little bit of that off so it doesn't poke out. I've got some boxes I want to make, which is absolutely beautiful. I might stick one in here, but it has a Christmas theme, so it may not go too well. But you could also make a beautiful box for this. This would be a beautiful card. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to, initially I had this going like this, but now that the card is going like this, do I want to do it like that? And then have my little thing here, or do I want it to go like this? You know what? Let's see. No, you know what? I want to do it like this. I want to keep it like this. All right, so we have that like that. All right. And then I had some leaves and such that I kind of wanted to have them stick down through there, but I have enough space right now. I'm not going to press it down too much. Then what I do now, you again, because I had, I just used, now you may have some metal dies. And I just used some simple dies like this. And I cut them out, a couple of colors, just to give it uh, some little more dimension, just a square. And I might end up doing something like this. I put a little piece of foam on, where can I keep this thing? On this one right here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and, before I decide how I want this part right here, and again, this is something you can do at home. Very simple. And you don't have to have a whole bunch of craft stuff. Man, you can make something beautiful like this out of, honey, let me tell you something. You got some old wrapping paper. You got a beautiful gift bag. All you need to do is have a ruler. And you can make the same card without having to be going out and spend a whole bunch of money at the drugstore and all that kind of stuff. Or buying stuff, you know, especially if it's not something that you're able to afford the, you know, the crafting. Because crafting stuff will take you down. Crafting supplies make you go get another job, child. All right, so we have that on like that. And again, we see we have a lot of space in here where I can still, if I wanted to, which I'm kind of I'm struggling with. I want to kind of stick some of the, you know, see how I stick some of the leaves down in there. But we have that like that. And I think what I want to do is stick that on like that. So we have that progression. Because other than that, you're going to have a whole bunch of empty space. Because initially I was going to do it like this. And then stick some leaves on. But the more I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I mean, that's a way. But I personally, I kind of like this. It's so funny. You know when you start crafting something, or you start doing something, and then you change your mind, you look at it a whole different way. I'm kind of liking that. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape just on the edge right here. And this is a very simple card. And then, now what I would recommend you do is don't put it together until you stamp your sentiment. I'm not going to put a sentiment on here yet. And if you do put it together, just don't, and I'll show you what I mean, just don't put the piece of paper that you're going to stamp on down permanently. Because I never do that. I just have that taped in here. And I'll show you what I mean. I just dropped a leaf. Oh, probably was the one I wanted. Where did it go? Oh, here. Ah, there we go. All right, so we have this here. Oscar, I'm going to take you outside. He's been good. He did really great on the road trip. We had a good time, but we in for the winter now, because on the East Coast, child, it is not joking, not at all. So we have a number of little leaves. I'm not too sure which ones I'm going to use on here. But now that I have this here, I think I do want to, I'm going to try to make sure I have it centered. Put that like that. So there we go. Now what I was saying about this is that, see how this is just taped on. So you can take this off, stamp it, and then put it down permanently when you're ready. As you guys know, whenever I do the cards, I never kind of know what I'm going to put down as far as the sentiment. So that's why I never put that down permanently. All right, so we have that like that. And then the last thing would just be sticking some leaves in here. Let's see. I like that. I think that's really cute. Something like that. I really love these green ones. Like that. Like that. But I also like these. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I should do. I think these are a little too dark. See, they just kind of don't really go with. See how they just kind of just You really need something lighter. You need something brighter. So let's use my dotty pen, and that's what I mean. This is just it's a tape, but it only gets on the part that the tape needs to be on. Stick one. Maybe right there. I'm not feeling this 100%, but I don't know if we should put these here. I think these are a little. No, I'm gonna go with the green ones, I think. One there, and then I'll stick one up in here. And then you can also put like little, every time, child, every time. I can't think of those. Now you can put those little doodads. Where are those things at? Why is this happening? I had all my little stuff that I wanted to show y'all. You know, the little pearl drop thingies. Ain't this a mess? Oh, they're right here. All right, so you can also put some of these little doodads on there. Maybe the orange ones. So we could put maybe, let's see, here, and there, I don't know. I'm just running a little teeny line across here, the tape. And they're not gonna permanently stay on, I'm sure, so. Yeah, so there we go. And then the last thing, if I were to put something on here, would be like the little stand. Let's see. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, clearly there's no tape right there. Okay, hold on. I'll just push my finger down. All right, so flat bed. Okay, finally, y'all, if you've been watching this channel for any time, you know I always have an issue trying to remember what these things are called. Flat back pearls. I got it. I finally got it. It finally came to me. All right, so here we have this little card like that, and you can always put some up here. You know, I could have put some, you know, I could put some up there just to make it look all right, you know. Now, one thing, remember, if you have this little tape like this, or any kind of tape like this, put the top on it, because you don't want the air to get to it, because it'll dry out. And honey, this stuff ain't on sale, so to speak. All right, so here, there we have our card. And again, it would stand up. It would open up. This one's going to open up like that. I think that's cute. And then you put your sentiment in here. And then I made, again, a cute little stand. Now, let me see if this is going to work. Let's see. So, before I had it, I had a little line there, and I was going to cover it. Didn't make it do it because I had the card going different directions. So, now, quite unfortunately, I have that line on the back. But I'm just going to stick this here, and I put some double-sided tape on here. And I'm just going to hold it for a few minutes to see if it... Now, I know it's two different greens. I know it, y'all. I know it. The whole thing is to make sure the thing gonna stand up. Is it gonna stand up? I I need to. And there we go. Yay. Alrighty. So it stood up. Very, very, very cute. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very simple little card that you can make again from anything you got at the house, child. Anything you got at the house. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we have another card coming up with the same collection. It's called a reveal card. I bought this kit, oh my gosh, a little while ago, and you don't even need a kit. You just got to be a little bit more engineering like kind of person to be able to do this. But I bought this kit, and have you ever bought anything and you be like, okay, you get caught up in the craft shows and all that stuff. You know, we all do. And I took it out the little packaging, and I was like, oh no, this is too much work, child. And then I just put it up, and finally I decided to pull it out and make something with it. So the next video that'll be up in the next, I don't know, may probably be up at the same time as this one goes up right after it. It's using a reveal wheel card die. So let's see what I do with that one. We're going to use the same really pretty collection, but just different papers. I hope you like this. Okay, bye-bye. See you in the next video, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I need to get my numbers up. I'm trying to get somewhere in the YouTube world, and I can only do it if you are with me and see me through it. Thanks, bye. See ya.